All right, my people. Yeah, you are welcome to the platform Timo Starboy Reality Talk TV. Yeah, I greet you. I greet you at your location time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and for those people who are already sleeping, good night. Yeah, happy Monday, happy new Monday. So, we want to give you another series of video. So I would like you to share because this one is so fantastic words from our Mr. Dele Farotimi. So we would like to share us some words, excellent words, so that the one that you can use for your own purpose. you know Anybody that hear this word among our leaders in Nigeria that doesn't touch, that means that person is a wicked and a devilish. Because this word is touches my own heart. That is why I want to share it with you. I want to share it. I want you to have the benefit from this video. So without wasting of time, so let me play you the video that bring me out this evening over here. So we are in evening here in Japan. So let's follow the video. So Mr. Farotimi, so let's hear his video.
Bí irọ́ bá lọ lógún ọdún,
See,
ìṣẹ́jú kan lòótọ́ á bá.
Fantastic
When you
word.
translate that, it actually means that if the light travels for 20 years, it takes the truth but a minute to catch up with the lie. Nah, it's not true. That's also a lie. The truth does not chase after the lie. The truth sits immutable. Ibi tí pàtàkì jókòó sí nìdí àti bá. Where the seat waits, the heart will come to sit. The truth does not run after the lie. It is the lie that, finally exhausted, comes to where the truth never moves. So the truth never shakes. Nigeria wasn't the idea of Nigerians, and we'll come to that. Nigeria was first the property of a British slave trading company.
Can you hear that?
And then it was purchased.
Guys, can you hear that? That is the point. That is one of the points I want you to be listening attentively to, because this word is what is affecting us nowadays. Because we are calling ourselves Nigerian, of which we are belongs to British. We are still colonizing by British. Some people, they don't get it. They don't get that point, and I don't think they will get it until they die. Some people, they are still sleeping. Some people, they are still sleeping. We are still under the British colonialism, either you like it or not, because this our so-called leadership, they don't get it at all, and they are the one that's misinterpreting, everything. They are messing up everything. So let me just play you the video again. Let me rewind the video back and listen to the point. I want you to pick out the content, the point from the content. Just listen, because this one is very, very educative. It's very, very educative video. So listen and let's grab some point. Okay, I will bring it back a little bit. Okay. Sorry guys. Yeah.
Bí irọ́ bá lọ lógún ọdún, ìṣẹ́jú kan lòótọ́ á bá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
When you translate that, it actually means that if the
lies travel for a long time, but one day,
takes the truth but a minute.
One day, yeah, you catch up with the lie. Yeah.
It's not true. That's also a lie. The truth does not chase after the lie. The truth sits immutable. Ìpìtì pàtàkì jókòó sí nìdí àti bá. Where the seat waits, the heart will come to sit. The truth does not run after the lie. It is the lie that, finally exhausted, comes to where the truth never moves. So the truth never shakes. Nigeria wasn't the idea of Nigerians, and we'll come to that. Nigeria was first the property of a British slave trading company.
That is the truth. That is the fact.
It was purchased by the British Crown.
That is the real fact.
It is important that the explanations be made and the foundations be laid before you can begin to understand how we came to the kingdom of fools. So I'll explain.
The kingdom of fools. That is the title.
After the British had finished amalgamating the North and the South, after it had become obvious that at some point, just as slavery ended and the next stage was colonialism, there has to be another stage where the British would have to outsource the management of the plantation they had put together to a new generation of managers. So, beginning with the agitations led by the nationalists such as Azikiwe, Awolowo, and multiple others. This is not necessarily a class in name recognition, but suffice to say that there was a groundswell of demand for self-governance. And beginning in 1951 or thereabout, there were concerted efforts to hand over power to the natives, quote and unquote, who had been organized and balkanized into these multiple regions created by the British. You had three of them: the northern region, the western region, and the eastern region. Nigeria is a state. Those called Nigerians exist, but those called Nigerians are not citizens.
Exactly.
They are subjects of the Nigerian state, but we didn't get there by accident. By 1960, there was an agreed constitution. That constitution is known as the Independence Constitution of 1960. That constitution gave each powers to the Nigerians, those called Nigerians, to determine their own fate in a democracy, a parliamentary democracy.
This Mr. is a former lawyer.
What makes the British man.
Mr. Dele Farotimi is a former lawyer. That is why I know all these things. You know?
It rendered the king,
and this is the fact,
subject to the law. It places the king under the authority of the law, in spite of all of the powers that were vested in the king.
They render our king useless.
The law does not give a power
to the
that
king.
It fails to limit or delineate its use. That is the only time when you can have citizenship. British people were not citizens overnight, and it took years of reforms. It took decades, hundreds of years of wars, of all sorts of strife to establish the rights of the citizens, the powers of the courts, the rights of individuals that must be respected by the law and that curtails the powers that have been given by law to those who govern the state, those who enforce the laws, and those who interpret the laws. Everybody must be governed by the law before you might have citizenship. So, when we call ourselves citizens, are we living in a state that is governed by law?
No.
Where the conduct of officers of the state governed by law. Because if any person within the state be above the law, you cannot call that a place where you have citizens.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
How can any reasonable person demand that I should begin to laugh when the matter don't pass to cry? It's not a tragicomedy. But what they are saying is that if you cannot react normally because the matter is beyond shocking, that you should at least try your best. Do something, even if it's mad, even if it's insane. Do something. Laugh. Let people see you laughing so that they will know you've become mad. You are not happy with what you are saying. Do something. That's what that means. Do something. I think do something. Don't just sit down and be looking like fools.
Addressing the youth, our youth in Nigeria, do something before it's too late.
A man gifted a lion cub. And of all the places he could keep the lion, and if you've been to Obasanjo Presidential Library, you know we're talking about hectares of land. This old fox could not cordon off 1,000 square meters of land with an enclosure for the lion. It had to be kept in a cage. That's Nigeria. Those who have governed Nigeria are limited in their capacity to envision the future. And they have ended up building a kingdom of fools. And why do I refer to those being ruined as fools?
Imagine that.
Consider that Yoruba proverb again. Bí ọ̀rọ̀ bá ju ẹkún lọ, ẹ̀rín là ń rí.
Princess, you are welcome to the platform. Please share our program.
Laugh if you can't cry. Because imagine this. The outside world look at us.
Yeah. This say Temitope, you are welcome to the platform.
How do you think they see us?
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Do you think they believe that we are?
Thank you for like.
Like serious, let think about it. Who do you think they think we are? If you were looking at us from outside,
this is reality talk. Reality talk.
What would you think we are? Like, who do you think we are when you look at us? The readiness to embrace lies, to ignore the truth, to make excuses for failures, to damn the children's future. How do you think we're viewed? What do you think they think of us? Like we're smart? We're wise? Once upon a time, we were the sixth largest producer of crude in the world.
Yeah, there's no doubt. No doubt
How
about
did we
that.
get to the point where we're importing our local fuel needs? How do you think the world sees us?
Like a fool.
Oh, our president, quote and unquote? How do you think the world sees us?
Like stupid.
Like Adisirika and his Air Nigeria? Ethiopians are like, how do you think they see us? How? Giant of Africa?
They aren't well.
Or the kingdom of fools? How do you think they see us?
Zeus.
My generation went to public schools. The public schools are non-existent now. How did we get here? How did we become so tolerant of evil? How? How do you think? How do we even deserve to be seen? That's how I say, calorie now. If you can't swear, put the hand on your damn heads. How do you think the world sees us? Catch us now. Sefa don't get muscle pass naira. Look at us. A man who can barely walk on his own has forced himself into office in our country, and we are begging the judiciary. What more do you need to know that we are building a kingdom of fools? It is how we are seen by the entire wide world. I know something else my fathers used to say. Alumare said, we didn't let you need fool. Who will not take advantage of the fool? Who will not oppress the fool? The singular solution to Nigerian ills is a return to our foundations. The people can continue to divide themselves along ethnic lines, or even worse, call it tribes. You can continue to divide yourself along religious lines, but remember this: there are beneficiaries in the Nigerian space, just as there are what? Victims. The beneficiaries are the rulers. They are enshrined, ensured, assured, preserved because of your idiocies. The more you continue to divide yourselves, the more they unite to keep you in bondage. It's either you want to be free or you want to remain as you are. The path to salvation lies in uniting. Uniting is not a one Nigeria that is choking everybody.
Yeah.
Uniting is a Nigeria that allows each unit.
Our leader is choking us. They are choking us out. Youth, rise up.
To develop at
Fight back. Fight for your freedom.
The alternative is the kingdom of fools that we started building since 1966. That kingdom of fools was battered in the blood of the civil wars.
The country of Zeus.
It's not over.
The zoology country. The animal country is Nigeria.
Spend the kind of money we're spending on defense.
Animals.
Whilst we have about almost 20 million children slapping the streets of
Charles, you are welcome.
No classroom spaces.
You are welcome.
They've even helped us now. In Nigeria, to be employed is to work 1 hour in a week. We are the ones who keep lowering the standard of sanity. So Nigeria has a different definition for employment. What's come to Nigeria to die? Force, which is what was intended as bogus, came to Nigeria to become big. Democracy came to Nigeria to be hijacked by the
crazy demons
of this world.
Democracy, crazy demon.
Judiciary came to Nigeria giving weird, stupid decisions like the Akpabio's decisions of this world. We have built a kingdom of fools.
Our leader is a fool.
It's my intention to provoke you.
Our leader is a fool.
But it's also my intention to galvanize you into.
Yes, you are right.
If you're my generation, the situation is.
You are right, my brother.
You have built a country in which your children cannot survive. If you like, send them to Jamaica, Ubungo, US, Canada, everywhere. Eventually, what you would have made of them by failing to redeem this space, you have made vagrants of them because there will be nowhere to return to. Have you seen the Somalis when you travel in Europe? You seen them? If we were not a kingdom of fools, how would it even occur to anyone to be thinking of going to the jail?
So that is it, you know. So you are the judge. You are the judge. I know, like I always said. So judge on this. The video we play to you now, you know. Judge on it and give your comment below. So thank you for watching. Tomorrow we shall bring you another update. So have a lovely week. Bye. Thank you. I love you all. I love you all.